don't know what it's like when you die. I mean, it must. Here's the thing. It's so good. I bet it's so good. Nobody's coming back from it. There was a couple ghosts, I think, that came back allegedly from the 1700s or whatever. But them bitches, apparently they fixed heaven up because nobody's been coming back. Name the last ghost you even heard about. You know, Ray Charles maybe or somebody. I don't even know who. I mean, he's not a ghost. I mean, he's blind, but that's not a ghost. A ghost is if you can't see them. So he's like a reverse ghost, you know?
That's Mr. Theo Vaughn. Please don't sue me. That's our spiritual advisor here on the Fort Worth Roots Morning Show. Happy 14th May, everybody. Happy record-breaking Wednesday is more like it. You found the Fort Worth Roots Morning Show. We do a 20-minute little episode, very Fort Worth-centric, just to get you up to date with what's going on in your backyard, around Fort Worth, the greater area, and a little bit of national news. Start off this segment with morning weather. Yes, 101 degrees today. It's supposed to be record-breaking, apparently. And I don't feel like this is accurate, but they say the record for this day in history is 95 degrees. That sounds erroneous, but that's what they say. All right, let's get into it. Wednesday, 101 for the high, 75 for the low. Thursday, 89 for the high, 73 for the low. Friday, 92 and 73 for a low. And then your weekend is looking weekend-y. Saturday, 87 for a high, 74 for a low. Exact same temperatures on Sunday. And both days have a 43% chance of PM thunderstorms. So that seems a little odd. And then Monday is 65%. We'll check in on that again tomorrow for our last day of the week. If y'all don't know, Thursday is our last day, and we cover events from all over the city, what's happening over the weekend, so that you guys know where to go and hang out. But that is our last episode for the week, so we'll check in on that one more time tomorrow just to see if those temperatures are going to change. I'm hoping we don't hit 101 today, but we'll just have to see how that plays out. All right, today, National Day of 14th of May. Today is National Buttermilk Biscuit Day. How about that? It's also Bond with Your Dog Day. Let's click on it. I don't feel like I'm as much of a dog person as I was when I was a kid, because our dogs like to tear things up and poop on the carpet, and it's driving me insane. Bond with Your Dog Day is celebrated every year on May 14th. On this day, pet parents and their beloved dogs spend some extra quality time together. Every dog owner can vouch for how affectionate and loyal their dogs are, and in almost every case, they are right. However, on Bond with Your Dog Day, it's time to show your beloved friend how much you love and care for them. The day is celebrated with a host of activities and finding new ways to connect with your dogs. Happy Bond with Your Dog Day to you and your dog. Outstanding. Today is also Children's Day in the UK. Doodah Day. Today is Doodah Day. You can just go around saying that to people now. Might get you kicked out of the office. May 14th is Doodah Day. Every year on this date, an annual pet parade, music festival, and fundraiser held at selected locations in Birmingham, Alabama, United States. The festival is usually an opportunity for people from different communities to socialize and engage with one another in fun atmosphere, sharing the love of pets, music, and good old Southern culture. The first Doodah Day was conceived at a meeting of friends at Dugan's to fill a need for a spring festival. We have a similar thing. It's not Doodah Day, but it happens every Tuesday out at McFly's Pub, and you guys are encouraged to come out and see us. Last night was awesome. We had the mayor of River Oaks with us, and he's not just the mayor of River Oaks. He's a really good friend of mine, and it was good getting to just hang out and catch up with my friend. And we had a great turnout, and food was available. We didn't do pizza last night because they had a vendor that wanted to do a thing, so they did. But there was food available, so we're going to try to keep that theme going. But we gave out 3 sets of Billy Bob's Texas tickets and a bunch of other giveaways. So if you guys are interested in coming to hang out, it is 5 o'clock every Tuesday, and we'd be happy to see you out there. Currently looking, we've got some call-ins here. Here's one from Dirty Drive, and you guys can call in for the morning show anytime you want. and leave a message, 817-988-1292. Or you can do like Dirty Drive and leave it on our Instagram Messenger. Here's what that sounds like.
Hey, Andrew and Fort Worth Roots listeners. This is Russ Prater with the band Dirty Drive. We are one of the hottest upcoming cover bands based right out of here in Fort Worth, Texas. And I want to let you guys know we're going to be in Fort Worth this upcoming Saturday at a little place called the Texas Ice House, which is in the north side of Fort Worth, located at 2350 Decatur Avenue, 76106. Come out and check out some of the most iconic rock hits of all time and a little bit more on the side. We're going to have a great time. You guys need to come out and party. Love the podcast. Keep up the great work. Even got my wife listening to it. So take care, guys, and hope to see y'all there. Peace out.
Outstanding. Thank you so much for calling in and including us in your rollout for advertising for events. That's what this is all about, folks. The morning show is here just so that you can do exactly what Dirty Drive did. Blast out information about what you got going on, and we will happily play it on the show. And we got one here from Casey Wilson. Let's play that. Here it is. Here it comes. There we go.
Hey, Andrew. What's going on? Fort Worth Roots podcast. My name is Casey Wilson with the Poor Brothers. I just wanted to let everybody know next week we're going to be bookending it for you. Monday, we're going to be kicking it at JD's Hamburgers. They're doing their live music Monday from 6 to 8 p.m.
Great spot. If you've ever been out there, JD's Hamburgers, I believe, is on Camp Bowie? I don't know if it's still considered Camp Bowie once you go that far, but JD's Burgers, it's a good spot.
And then on Friday, we'll be at Crystal Springs Hideaway from 7 to 10 p.m. So whether it's Monday or Friday, you need to come on out and hang out with the Poor Brothers. Again, JD's Hamburgers on Monday starting at 6 p.m. Crystal Springs Hideaway on Friday at 7 p.m. Both of these places got delicious burgers. You got Big Cat Burgers at Crystal Springs. You got JD's throwing down. So y'all come on out and kick it with us. Fort Worth Roots family, we love you. Thanks for listening, and thank you, Andrew. Please, y'all come see us next week. Peace out.
Casey Wilson, thank you for calling in. Appreciate that. If y'all haven't been out to Crystal Springs yet, it's a newer location, newer spot. JD, the owner over there, him and his wife have put together a fantastic little spot to hang out, get some damn good food from Big Cats. Lots of great craft beer options and a wine bar, I believe. And whenever you first walk into the place, there's like a cheese charcuterie thing going on up front. I'm not describing it well. They're not sponsors, but it's a rad little spot. It's over there off of Roberts Cutoff, in between River Oaks Boulevard and White Settlement Road, just before you get to White Settlement Road. So it's on the Fort Worth side, just barely. Okay, let's get into it. What do we got next? This day in history. 1607, Jamestown was founded. English colonists put down roots in America. The Virginia Company of London finds a suitable parcel of land 40 miles from the sea on which to build a fortified settlement. Jamestown, named for the English king, will be the first permanent English colony in America and arguably the first arm of the future British Empire. 1706, the smallpox vaccine. Come on now. Do the thing, computer. It doesn't want to do it. Why doesn't it want to do it? It's just not going to do it. We'll come right back to that one, I guess. What is going on here? Refresh. Technical issues, folks. Okay. It's just totally gone. It's great. All right. It says I'm not connected. What's going on with our internet? Okay. Well, let's move on. We'll come back to this day in history. Tomato recalled in 14 states as FDA sets highest risk level. Got to watch out for them tomatoes. 2 separate recalls have been classified as Class 1, the most serious warning level, by the Food and Drug Administration because of potential salmonella containment in raw tomato products distributed across multiple U.S. states. The ongoing recalls, both initiated voluntarily by the distributing firms, involve tomatoes produced by Williams Farms Repack LLC under the brand name Hanshaw and Kapling Farm, H&C Farms, in Immokalee, Florida. Why would you name your city that? It's really hard to say. All right. Let's see if we can find out what states. Large quantities of tomatoes distributed across the states. Potential contamination of salmonella. Looking for the states. What to know. The recall from the farm. Here we go. The product was distributed, in Texas, Illinois, Wisconsin, South Carolina, Florida, Tennessee, Indiana, and Massachusetts. So, I don't know. Maybe take a couple days off of tomatoes. I think is probably the move there. Just leave them alone. Take them off the hamburgers. All right. Fort Worth is closing roads for construction. Will your area be impacted? This story is by MSN.com by Jamie Moore Carrillo. All right. Let's see here. City will close off a sliver of Ramey Avenue jutting off the eastern edge of Loop 820 until June 24th, 2025. McCarthy Building Companies wants to cordon off the stretch of West Will Rogers Road connecting West Lancaster Avenue to Camp Bowie Boulevard from July 4th until July 4th, Construction crews will shut down a chunk of Grand Avenue connected to North Main Street until the end of May to finish storm drain installation. The city will cordon off a section of West Bewick Street connecting South Jennings Avenue and May Street for another month to finish repaving. The road is now scheduled to reopen June 13th. The contractor repaving a stretch of West Cleburne-Crowley Road just west of Dove Haven Drive asked city leaders to extend the road's closure until July 2nd. The city will rope off the chunk of Wall Price Keller linking Wagon Court and Ray White Road between May 25th and August 12th for construction. Okay, that's all of them. Roads be closing. Fort Worth City Council members voted unanimously on Tuesday evening to shut down streets across the city for construction. Right on. Let's see if we can get back to that day in history, man. I don't know what is going on with this. Let's try just getting out of it entirely and going back in. How's your morning going so far? We do this so you guys have something for your drive to work, dropping the kiddos off, whatever you're doing. And we really appreciate it whenever you guys call in and let us know why you listen to the show, what's your favorite part. And if you've got any events going on around the city, we'd love for you to tell us about it because I don't catch everything. I don't catch half of it. So if you ever have a story you want us to make sure we don't forget or look over, just send us a message through the social media apps or email it to media@fortworthroots.com. Okay. Let's see here. What do we got? That's our Fort Worth newses. Now let's go to our good news story. I like this one because if I'm 40, so if you're around my age, since you can remember, everybody's been talking about global warming. Well, goodnewsnetwork.org, Mr. Andy Corbley says Antarctica gained 200 billion tons of ice during recent 2-year period. Surprising scientists. 200 billion tons sounds like a lot. Antarctica was in the news this week in a surprising way. It was gaining ice rather than losing it. While Antarctica ice sheet loss has averaged around, 147 gigatons per year for the period between 2010 and 2020, a remarkable reversal occurred at the opening of this decade. Writing in China Earth Sciences, researchers at Tongji University, led by Dr. Wei Wang and Professor Yunzheng Shin, reported that East Antarctica's Wilkes Land and Queen Mary Land region recorded 108 gigatons of average ice sheet mass gain per year from 2021 to 2023. Gigaton. That sounds like a lot. Also sounds like maybe a reference to Back to the Future. Okay, so that's good news. Let's see, what do we pull up for space news today? Oh, this day in history. On May 14th, 1973, NASA launched Skylab, the first American space station. Skylab orbited Earth for 6 years and supported 3 crewed missions, during which astronauts conducted hundreds of science experiments. Skylab was considered a success overall, but it got off to a pretty rocky start. It lifted off on Saturn V rocket from Pad 39 Alpha at Kennedy Space Center in Florida. About a minute into the launch, its micrometeoroid shield accidentally deployed and flew off. And it took out one of the solar panels along the way. Debris from that accident then got stuck in another solar array and jammed it shut, leaving Skylab without any solar power. Wow. Cool. All right. That's all of that. I feel like we had some more call-ins for you guys today, but I'm having trouble finding anything. It's like we encountered an EMP or something. I'm not digging it. Scan through see what we got here. All right. Got a text message this morning from Mandy Han, and some of it was off the record, but she was concerned about something I said probably in yesterday's episode. It kind of sounded like I was insinuating that low test scores were the reason we were shutting down all the schools. So anyway, that is not what I meant. What I was trying to convey is that it's surprising with Fort Worth test scores trailing behind Houston's that we would allow for so many schools to get shut down. But apparently over the last 20 years, we've had a huge uptick in enrollment into private schools, and that has really damaged the amount of enrollment in schools around Fort Worth. So I don't know. Maybe we don't need those schools. If enrollment is so low, I mean, I didn't know that was a thing. I remember whenever I was grade school age, we had 20 to 30 kids in a classroom, and that seemed like way too much. And over the years, I think classrooms have gotten more and more crowded. That's what I thought. So I can't imagine shutting down schools for any reason here in Fort Worth, but it is what it is. So, but thank you, Mandy Han, for sending me that message and letting me know that there were some questions there about yesterday's episode. That's excellent. If you guys are looking for something awesome to get into tonight, I am doing this recording right now at a place called Hoppin'. It's on Weisenberger Street here in Fort Worth, right down the road from Doc's Records and right next to Blackland Distillery. It is 1 block north of the Target that sits on West 7th. And they do a comedy show here every Wednesday, I believe, 6:30 to 8:30. And it's always fun. It's always a good time. And if you haven't been out to Hoppin' yet, they have 58 craft beers on tap that you can go down the wall and try out. For me, if I go into a bar and they don't have anything I recognize, I'm like, I don't know what to try. Well, here you can pour an ounce and it will only charge you for the ounce that you put in your glass. Try the beer. If you like it, cool, get more. If not, move on down the wall. They also have a great cocktail bar as well. So go into Doc's Records, pick up a couple of things. Peruse Blackland Distillery while you're down here. And then come on by and have a cocktail with us at Hoppin'. On Wednesdays, I'm here just about all day. And I know we've got the Davis team, one of our sponsors. They will be out here today for happy hour. So I will be at Hoppin' all day if you want to come by and kick it with me for a little bit. Take a picture with me next to the Hoppin' sign, whatever you want to get into. I'm here for it. All good. All right. So, Thursdays is our day for all the events that are happening over the weekend. So make sure you tune in for that one. And let me see. I'm trying to line some things up here. The computer really did just absolutely take a dump on us today. And I hate that. But we'll have a contingency system set up from here on out so that I can quickly switch over to another form of internet. But the internet is out. Okay. If that's the worst thing that happens to us today, I think I'll be doing okay. Guys and gals, thank y'all for joining us for this morning's episode of The Morning Show. And we will be right back here. These episodes tomorrow. Finish the sentence, Andrew. We'll be right back out here tomorrow doing the same thing for you. Monday through Thursday, every week. Releases at 9 a.m. across platforms everywhere. And we do make videos. Today it's just me sitting here, so I don't know why you'd want to see that. But it is there if you want it. All right, guys. As you move through today on the back of a giant... As you move through outer space today... There it is. As you move through outer space today on the back of a giant sea turtle, we hope that you will choose love and gratitude every chance you get. Till tomorrow, folks. Good day.
Days come and days go, but our love is nevermore. Oh, so wonderful.
today and somebody loved you. And you know who I really hope I hope it was yourself.
Rough. Rough.